Lena had always been drawn to old things, antique furniture, vintage jewelry, and faded photographs. When she found the mirror at a garage sale, it felt like fate. The ornate frame, gold and intricately carved, was covered in dust, but something about it called to her. The seller, an elderly woman with sad, knowing eyes, warned her. "Be careful with that mirror, dear," she said, her voice trembling. "It's seen things. Things you don't want to." Lena laughed it off. She was practical, skeptical. She didn't believe in ghosts, curses, or demons. She just liked the way the mirror looked in her living room, reflecting the warmth of her home. The first night after hanging it on the wall, Lena noticed something strange. The reflection didn't quite match the room. The shadows in the mirror were deeper, darker. It was subtle at first, just a flicker in the corner of her eye, but over the next few days, the oddness grew. One evening, while cleaning the house, Lena glanced into the mirror and saw a figure. It was a tall, hunched silhouette, standing just out of sight in the reflection. She spun around, her breath catching in her throat. The room was just as it should be, empty. Lena felt her pulse quicken, but she couldn't look away. The figure was still there, but it didn't move. The next few nights, the figure grew bolder. Lena would catch glimpses of it in the mirror, its features slowly becoming clearer. Its face was gaunt, hollowed eyes gleaming with malice, a twisted smile carved into its lips. Each time it appeared, the reflection seemed to get closer. Sleep became impossible. Lena would wake in the dead of night, drenched in sweat, heart hammering in her chest. The mirror seemed to hum with an unnatural energy, an oppressive presence pressing against her. She tried to cover it with a blanket, but it didn't stop the nightmares. One night, exhausted and terrified, Lena decided she couldn't take it anymore. She grabbed the mirror, ready to throw it out. As she did, the reflection in the glass warped, the demon's smile twisting wider. It reached out, fingers pressing against the surface of the glass, its eyes locking with hers. "No!" Lena screamed, dropping the mirror. It crashed to the floor, shattering into 1,000 pieces. But the damage was done. The room was silent for a moment, and then, Lena felt it, a cold hand on the back of her neck, a whisper in her ear. "I'm not gone, little one. I'm always here." Lena turned around, her body trembling with fear, but there was no one there. The reflection in the broken shards of glass showed her, alone, but with something far darker lurking just behind her. She tried to escape, but the demon's presence followed her, lingering in the corners of her vision, whispering, watching, waiting. The reflection in every surface grew more distorted, more monstrous. The demon was always there, its grin widening. It was never the mirror that haunted her. It was the demon.